The use of artificial intelligence continues to grow all around the world, including in our schools. Some students using the tools to help write their papers. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jim Snyder.
And I'm Latoya Silman. And that is leading to the question about ethics and whether students are actually learning anything. Crisis in the Classroom investigative reporter Tiffany Lane taking a dive into this technology after speaking with a local teen and teacher. And she's joining us now in studio with more.
Good evening. I spoke with Juno Wozni, graduating in just a few days right here in town, and she says AI tools like Chat GPT, for example, have been a big help in her learning experience. And while her teacher Ruben De Silva believes these tools could have some benefits, he says some students are abusing the apps, leading him to worry.
Read about the top 3 issues that presidential elections that young people care about.
18-year-old Juno Wozni showed me how she uses Chat GPT, one of the artificial intelligence tools that allows you to have human-like conversations to complete tasks, like answering her question about current affairs and teens that you just heard. With a click of a button. Wow, so it literally types it all up. Within seconds, an entire paper written, something that would have taken many of us hours of research and writing to complete in the past.
There's plenty of ways where it could be used. You could put your essay in there and say, write it at this level grade.
The Rancho High School student graduating in just a few days says this is just one of several AI tools she's used to help her at school.
I take little snippets and then I'd also do a little research on my own and just type it up like that.
Juno's history teacher, Ruben De Silva, says he caught on quickly that students were using AI tools for schoolwork.
I was getting like these perfect essays, from the prompts I was putting out to students, down to like the commas and the punctuation. I was getting these like theses back from students, 5-paragraph responses within hours of my assigning those assignments.
When he would confront students, he said they would get creative.
They started getting better at it, copying and pasting certain portions, doing their own writing into the mix.
There are several AI detection tools online, but De Silva says he doesn't use them because they do not have 100% certainty. So he's been taking a different approach.
So I'm talking about taking it back to like the 80s, the 70s or something, a prompt on the board, and then having the students right then and there, write in front of me.
AI has been taking over schools nationwide over the last 2 years. The ACT, the nonprofit that administers the college readiness exam, released a report in December after polling more than 4,000 high school students around the country. It showed that 46% of students reported using AI tools, the most common being Chat GPT. 46% of the students who used AI said they used it for school assignments. 64% of those students reported they used AI tools a few times a month or less. I asked Juno if she believes she's still learning if using AI.
It's not necessarily not doing your work. It's more of just looking for extra assistance when sometimes you're a little too scared to ask teachers or whatever.
Last year, ChatGPT was banned by some of the largest districts, New York City Public Schools included in that list. But last May, the district reversed the decision and instead created a policy around how to best use it. De Silva agrees that AI can be valuable for students if used correctly.
We should try to embrace it and see how we could, create a partnership now of technology, student needs, teacher expectations.
Now, the Clark County School District tells me they're monitoring AI use and they are evaluating the best options for using these programs on district devices. The district does say that using this technology to complete schoolwork could lead to a failing grade or losing credit for the assignment. Now, Latoya did just bring up a good question. If, let's say, she and I each ask the same question from one of these tools, from what we saw, it will actually put a different response or a different written paper for each of us. So some of these students are able to get away with this. We'd like to hear from you. What are your thoughts on AI use in our schools? You can scan that QR code on your screen or email schooltips@news3lv.com. You can also call 702-805-0489. A lot of questions and talk around this tonight.
Yeah, brave new world for sure.
Yeah, really fascinating. And I can see why the teacher would say, nope, I need you to write this right here and right now, just so we can make sure it's real.
I'm going to watch.